in case you have a photo like what I have and you want to snip something or cut parts of it for something, one useful tool you can use is the snipping tool. You can either use the snipping tool or you can use the next generation, which is the snip and sketch. You can get all their micros from Windows 10 or Microsoft. So you can just go to search here and then you can either write snipping tool or snip sketch. I'll start showing you how to use the snipping tool. They are basically almost similar. This one is a slight improvement of the snipping tool. So let's start with the snipping tool. Now this here, if you press new, that will pop up where how to use it, or it will give you the way in which you want to snip. But first of all, you have to go to the mode. You have to choose whether you want to snip freeform snip, or you want a rectangular snip, or you want a window snip, or you want a full screen snip. And also you have the delay here. You can delay it, whether you sometimes if you want to be doing something a bit before you do the snip, so it delays a bit. You can choose between these 1 second, 2 seconds, or whatever seconds you want to delay it with. And then sorry, I lost it. Yes, I have it here. Yes, and then you can do it. So let's go on. I'm going to use I've selected a rectangular snip. So I go, after selecting, I go to new. When I press the new, you see that now I have the option to be able to cut what I want to cut. So in case I want to cut a bit of this photo here, I just go on and do something like this. You see, after cutting it already, it pops up into another window. And here, when it pops up in this window, what you can do is that you can also, if in case you want to write something, you can use this pen here to write something in case you feel like writing something. In case you want to mark something in your photo or something, you can use this to mark. And if you think what you did is not right, you can also erase. And then after, you can also edit your whatever you cut in Paint 3D. I'll be doing a tutorial on how to use that as well very soon. But then you can send it here and you can work on it. Now let's look at the next thing I wanted to talk about. Now we finished using the I finished showing you how to use the snipping tool. I want to show you how to use the snip and sketch. The snip and sketch, you can get it as usual by going to your search and writing snip and sketch, and then you get this window popping up. And in that same light, you can, in this here, you can choose whether you want to snip now, you want to snip in 30 seconds or snip in 10 seconds. If you leave it as the default, it doesn't matter. Then you snip now. So let's go to then you go to new. You go to new snip. Now when you are here, this is the time you will have to choose whether you want a rectangular snip, you want a freeform snip, or you want a window snip, or you want a full screen snip. This time I want to choose a freeform snip. So let's see how I'm going to snip now. You see, I'm not a very good, I did not draw well, but I managed to get it. So let's see here. I want to snip. Imagine I want to snip this whole thing. Yes. So this is what I snipped. And in here you can also um, use a touch writing, or you can use a ball pen to write something. Oh, I did not press. Look, you can also get the colors, because it's not, the color is not default. When you press it, there's a small V or arrow sign there, then you can change the color as well. Then here, in the same way, you can choose whether you want a pencil or either you want a marker, and then you can also choose whether you want a rubber or you want to crop your image. After you've done all that, or maybe if you don't want to do anything, in this same thing also you can see more features, and you can open this. You remember the other one, we could open it in a Paint 3D. You can, if you come to these three dots and you see a open with, you can also open it with Paint 3D. First of all, let me explain this first. If you go here, if you go here, you can zoom, here you can save, and then here you can copy, and then here you can share it. And now let's go here, and then we open, and then here, this, you have many options. You can open with many other programs. You can open with photos, you can open with GIMP, you can open with LibreOffice Draw, you can open with Paint, you can open it with a Paint 3D, like the Snipping Tool. The Snipping Tool you could open with at least we opened it with also Paint 3D. Here you can open it as many applications. So if you open it with Paint 3D like the other one, it comes like this and you can work with it. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel to help me. Bye.